So it's down to business here. Pass somewhat off target. Now looking to orchestrate a sharp little ball here. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Eto'o.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi gets into some space. That has been knocked clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Torres. Rodri. And he's there to retrieve it. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Great hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Kyle Walker. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Foden. João Cancelo. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they've got rid. That could spell trouble. Schneider chasing after it. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Haaland. Casillas is there to take. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United finding their passes. Haaland. Menu. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri. Messi. He's played him through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. And here's Torres. Rodri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of journey.
Plays a delicate ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. Menu. He's had it taken off him. And here's Torres. Short changes him with that pass. Cristiano Ronaldo in the hunt and looking threatening. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Foden. And that has been cleared. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Torres. Looking for the runner. He can get that clear. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hoisted in, and he was quick to react. Haaland. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And a real chance to break the deadlock. Pirlo is standing over this one. Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Neymar. Costa Curta. Now Skriniar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the goalkeepers to claim. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a superb... Can he finish? Goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's shifting through the gears here. He rises! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
After 79 minutes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 10.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 11, Filippo Inzaghi.
Can he get it through? Rudiger cuts it out. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And he cuts out the supply. Inzaghi might just make this. Oh, that's clever.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Always onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
And now,
Cristiano
I'd just
Ronaldo
like to
picking
read
up
out
the
now.
man. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Muscular approach does pay off here. Interesting ball.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto, now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Now it's Shevchenko. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a throw. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. Gullit. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Costacurta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can clear their lines. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Eto, big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ambrosini, and here's Shevchenko. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Maradona. Eto. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
heads it! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gullit. Yeah. That'll be a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. smashing header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ambrosini. Baresi. Now that's well seen too. Ambrosini. Shevchenko. Pirlo concedes a free kick for that. There's a quick free kick. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And it's a goal!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kaka.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Maradona. DiMarco. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eto'o. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're off again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Shevchenko. Pull it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Eto'o might just make this. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kaka did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernando Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf gets into a good position. Belletti. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for...
Seedorf, and it's Eto'o. And here's Torres.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been cut out, well played. Rui Costa. Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Maradona. Thinks one through. Nice interception, well timed. Kaka. Pullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Seedorf. And he's being shifted off it. Kaka. Neatly clipped into space. Fernando Torres. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shevchenko. Ambrosini. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Torres. Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No, that was never going to make it. Rui Costa. Shevchenko. Oh, he's got and a shot! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Costa Curta. Reinders. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Shevchenko.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Seedorf. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Platini.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Torres, Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And Rossini getting this one clear, and he's had a hit! Desperate defending required here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Maradona. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Maldini. Now it's Seedorf. Nice ball, and he might be... Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Within these grounds.
Milan leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.